Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. You going fast, I just wanna do.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Fuck did you guys get here? I hope you guys are ready for this latest video, because it's gonna be bombastic. What are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about race, specifically of the white race. Isn't that right, William?
Nigga.
Oh, you charismatic young child, you. Now, before I start, I just want to say I'm very sorry. I know some of you out there might not like the joke that I just made, so I'm gonna apologize for your feelings. Now, can we move on with you bitching and get on with this video? Now, when I talk about race, I'm not talking about like BuzzFeed made a new videos asking white people questions, or like MTV Decoded made like a new hey, resolutions for white people or something. No, we're not talking about that. Instead, we're gonna talk about Dear White People. Would you guys remember the trailer for Dear White People and how everyone hated that trailer? Mainly because if someone made a show called Dear Black People, one of the persons who made the show and one of the main actresses in the show made a video called Dear White People, star director discuss racism and double standards. Now, before we get on, I'm not going to talk about the show because I haven't seen the show. Honestly, I really don't care about the show. All I care about is what these people said in this video. Now, is the show good? I don't know. Apparently it's good. Apparently it's bad. I don't know. I mean, apparently some people say the title's clickbait. It's more just infighting amongst the black community. But then again, I don't know because I haven't seen the show. A couple of my friends say, hey, it's a good show. A couple people who have my opinion on these types of topics say that the show is pretty decent. I'm more about that anime, you know, the things that I can wank to. Without further ado, let's go. Jesus Christ, I didn't even see this. 74 likes and 1,000 dislikes. Oh boy.
Why is Dear White People acceptable and Dear Black People wouldn't be acceptable?
Right, yeah.
Well, I don't know myself. I mean, the thing is, you guys don't want anything said about black. You know, anything negative, anything like Dear Black People or questions for black people, anything like that would be slammed. Mainly because, hey, we're all sensitive to racism. So yeah, it would be a double standard to say, oh, you can say Dear White People. You can make a show about Dear White People, but you can't make a show about Dear Black People because that'd be racist.
I would say that it's an assumption that the show is finger wagging or blaming white people for something, and it's also an incorrect assumption.
Well, like I said, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if it's blaming whites for everything. But when the first trailer came out, it was almost like, hey, white people, screw you guys for wearing blackface. Fuck you, yeah.
A show about the experience of being a marginalized group amongst a bigger group that doesn't necessarily see you.
What the fuck do you mean by doesn't necessarily see you? Right, you know, if a white person gets shot by a police officer, no one would bat an eye. If a black person gets shot by a police officer, everyone cares.
On the other side, unfortunately, because oppression is very real in this country, if a white person makes jokes about black people, that actually affects black people's lives.
Oh, Jesus Christ is my savior. That is the most retarded thing I have ever heard in my century. You wanna know why that's retarded? So you're telling me that a joke can affect someone's life? You know, I just came out of watching My Hero Academia episode 10, and that episode was really good, and it made me go, wow, maybe humans are good at something. But this is just now, it's lowering me down even more to thinking that everyone's retarded now.
Yeah, that's not a double standard.
Oh, fuck off. It affects black people when some white guy makes a joke about black people. But it doesn't affect white people when someone makes a joke about white people. And they say it's not a double standard.
Is it not a double standard that black folks can say the N-word and it's in like black music? I know, I don't want to answer the question myself, that's why I'm asking you.
I think iDubbbz had the right answer for something like this.
Either all of them are okay, or none of them are okay. But if you try to come online and tell me that I can't say a particular word, but you say words that are just as offensive, in the famous words of Tana Mojo,
kill yourself.
I don't know, if a word affects you that much, it really shows how much of a pussyhole you are.
By everyone.
We made medicine out of our poison.
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that so wrong?
No.
That's not what's wrong with the N-word. What's wrong with it is when you start saying, oh, this one race can't say it because history. I don't know what's more racist, telling one race that you can't say that word, or making a joke.
I think so. And so what you're saying is, this is not a double standard.
It's not a double standard.
Not at all.
It is a double standard, you moron. So you're telling me white people can't say this word, but what words are there that black people can't say? I mean, I've heard several black people call white people crackers in my school, and no one cares when they say that, but when one white person almost says the N-word, everyone's up in arms, everyone's going, oh, you racist, you sexist. Pigs on the blanket, frying like bacon.
Say congratulations for doing that great piece of work. How many black actors and musicians and athletes have gone through history and haven't been recognized because there wasn't that platform?
What did you just say? I don't know, maybe something retarded, but I think I lost some brain cells. Probably lost some brain cells. Okay. I'm gonna die quickly.
Reverse racism. When a white person gets their feelings...
Oh, I love that smug face of hers. White people can't be offended. They're white!
Right, well, I mean, I think you have to start by understanding that black people can't be racist. Black
What a retard.
Fuck white people, boy.
Dumb, y'all might be genetically retarded. Your whole race might be genetically retarded.
Our argument is that white life is wrong.
Death to all you crackers, man.
That's right!
Fucking punks, man.
All white people are racist. Each and every one of them.
why'd you have to call me a chick?
Get over it, bro.
No, I'm not gonna get over it, because I would never call you guys any racial epithet. We're having a conversation.
You called us black, what, about 15 minutes ago, and ain't none of us up here black, so that's a racist remark.
That's racist.
Fucking on your ass. Stop being an asshole.
You think calling someone black is the same as calling someone shit?
Yes. I'm not fucking
idiot.
Trying to understand that is like saying 5 + 10 is 2.
Well, what is racism? Racism is the oppression of a marginalized group in a society that's based on white supremacy.
They love twisting the meanings of things to fit their own narrative. Like racism. Black people can't be racist because, hey, they've been oppressed in the past, so they can't be the oppressors.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't oppressed, I'm sorry. By the way, it's not as good as it sounds. You don't want to be oppressed.
No, why? Why do you want this thing? This thing that's caused us to be murdered, and why do you want this so badly?
It's like they almost want to be oppressed or something. Because they're always on about how, oh, we have privilege, we have this, we have that. And then they always say how they are the oppressed ones. And they actually haven't felt any oppression. This is something that kind of annoys me, is mainly because these people love saying how they've been oppressed. And yet they go to like university, they are rich, and they make shows like Dear White People with like hardly any like criticism. Imagine a show, and I know this has been said to death, imagine a show on Netflix called Dear Black People. How do you think Netflix is gonna respond to that? They're probably gonna take it down because it being racist. Yet here we are, we have a show called Dear White People, and that doesn't get taken down because, hey, it's not racist, because oppression. Everything's about history. We're never gonna move on from slavery. God damn it. I think that's enough. So guys, what did we learn today? Well, we learned that black people can't be racist, which is nonsense, but hey, whatever. Just the usual Mondays, you know. I know I'm getting a little bit more serious. Oh, by the way, stop making fidget spinner videos. It's cancer. Just stop it. Please get some help.
That wasn't funny.